Hey, this is sad and low energy. An anti-vaccine organization called Safe Minds was hoping to draw a link between vaccines and autism. So what did they do? They funded a long-term study that just finished up. Unfortunately for them, it came back with results that they didn't like, which is that, lo and behold, vaccines and autism aren't actually linked. The study took place over 6 years. It observed behavioral changes in baby monkeys when they were given vaccines. The results of the study were published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. And once again, science failed to show any link between vaccines and autism. The study had 79 monkeys in 6 groups. 2 groups were given thimerosal vaccines. These are vaccines with an antiseptic and an antifungal agent. 2 groups were given MMR vaccines, the common vaccine against measles, mumps, and rubella. And 2 groups were given saline injections as a sort of control. The study found that, quote, no behavioral changes were observed in the vaccinated animals, nor were there neuropathological changes in the cerebellum, hippocampus, or amygdala. This study does not support the hypothesis that thimerosal-containing vaccines and or the MMR vaccine play a role in the etiology of autism. After the study released its results, Safe Minds said, oh, no, the researchers were biased. They didn't do the study correctly, all that stuff. Here's part of the statement that they posted to their website saying, quote, the vaccine primate study in question consisted of multiple phases. The second recent phase purported to find no effect. Safe Minds has concerns about changes in the study design protocol and analysis that may have led to these contradictory results. We are in the process of collecting and reviewing additional information regarding this study. I empathize with parents of children with autism, but we have to understand that humans have a natural impulse to try to explain things that aren't understood in simple and convenient ways. That's what anti-vaccine activists do. This is the motive that is responsible for so many conspiracy theories. And I'm currently reading Daniel Kahneman's book, Thinking Fast and Slow. And many of the cognitive biases and heuristics that he discusses lend themselves to the type of thinking that leads some humans to latch onto ideas like vaccines cause autism. I don't even understand the internal logic of anti-vaxxers. I mean, is having your child die from a preventable disease preferable to living with autism? And I know that that's not a question that is often asked of these individuals, and maybe in some cases it would be considered sort of off-putting or offensive, but not vaccinating your child puts them and society at substantial risk, unnecessary risk. And despite what Donald Trump says, reminder, the president is maybe a vaccine autism conspiracy theorist. Remember one of the tweets that he sent out in 2012, autism rates through the roof. Why doesn't the Obama administration do something about doctor-inflicted autism? We lose nothing to try. How sad and low energy is it when you fund a study and then it proves what everybody else is telling you, and then you have to go out and denounce the study that you funded as being not credible?
Right, and it's clear that they weren't having an honest approach at the scientific method. You have to be able to accept whatever this study comes up with.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to take in evidence that's contrary to your point, it's kind of like the Peter Boghossian method, then your beliefs are not rooted in evidence.
No, and absolutely these beliefs are not rooted in evidence. Discuss this with us on our Reddit discussion forum. There's already a thread about this there, davidpakman.com/Reddit. After the break, our investigation into gerrymandering. Today's episode of The David Pakman Show is made possible in part by Warby Parker eyeglasses. Warby Parker recently did the right thing and ditched advertising on right-wing conspiracy website Breitbart, pulling their ads off. And you can get the free 5-day home try-on from Warby Parker. Check out their glasses. I use them when I'm not wearing contact lenses. I started with the free at-home trial. They send you 5 pairs of glasses. You see which ones you like. You send them back, and whichever one you pick, they will put your prescription into. I like this because I can actually show the glasses to other people and not have to just decide on the spot like in an eyeglass store. The eyeglass industry is controlled by very few corporations that keep the prices very, very high, even over $300 for prescription glasses. With Warby Parker, they start at just $95. Mine costs that, including lenses. And for every pair sold, they give a pair to someone in need. So to try the 5 pairs and support the David Pakman Show, go to warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS.